Namaste, dear friends, and welcome once again to Wisely Well Wednesday. What was the healthy pairing that I did with my relatively unhealthy sabudana khichdi on Ashadi Ekadashi? Was the question that I had asked lots of you. And all my dear friends out there came out with near close answers. Deepika Thakur, a shout out to you. She came closest but still couldn't guess the entire thing that I had put to balance my sabudana khichdi. So here's this for you, Deepika. Stay with me and all of you. We are now in the month of Shravan, the holy month of fasting for most of us Hindus in India. Well, this is a beautiful month where we increase our spiritual quotient. And yes, it is a month of fasting. And Shravan Mas of fasting has also to do with sabudana khichdi, sabudana vada, all those yummy things. So how do we pair the healthy and the not so healthy? Well, why do I call sabudana not so healthy? Sabudana is made from the cassava root. Cassava root in itself is healthy, but sabudana is the processed part of the cassava root. It's like saying sugarcane is healthy, but is sugar healthy? No, right? Similarly, sabudana is not really that healthy. But hey, it's yummy and we all like to have that yummy food. Happiness is also tagged to memory. And for me, Shravan month comes with sabudana khichdi, sabudana vada and all those memories of childhood where all the family got together for the Shravan Mas fasting and feasting. So yes, when we are happy, our brain releases endorphins and we get the good energy. So in that sense, sabudana is healthy, but otherwise it's just pure starch. Believe me, my mother used to use the same sabudana to make starch, to starch a pure white saris. So yes, sabudana is pure starch. Now, we are going to have it because we like it. So now we have to add something or pair it with something that makes it healthy. So your entire plate becomes healthy. So we have sabudana with a little bit of peanut which adds to the protein quotient. Now what do we pair it with? Well, I paired it with pumpkin bharit or pumpkin mash. Now you see, pumpkin, it's very simple. Just boil pumpkin. If you buy the organic pumpkin, you can even use the skin. If it is non-organic, peel off the skin. Just cook the pumpkin, mash it up. I had additionally added bits of banana, ripe banana. And in that, because I'm a vegan, I had further topped it up with cashew nut yogurt. Yes, dear friends, cashew nut yogurt for the probiotic and the protein. Remember, milk is not all protein, but cashew nut is a nut. So it is all protein. So my bharit had mashed up pumpkin, it had slices of banana, it had the cashew nut yogurt. And yes, a little bit of rock salt. So now I had my roughage through the pumpkin and the potassium through the pumpkin. I had my magnesium and roughage through the banana and I had my protein through the cashew nut. Isn't that a great balance for the sabudana khichdi? Now I could eat my sabudana khichdi, enjoy my sabudana khichdi without feeling guilty. You can try it this Shravan. The other pairing that you can do with sabudana khichdi is what we called as khamanga kakdi. Khamanga means yummy. Kakdi is cucumber. Simple again. Just slice cucumber. Actually, we call it sotsaune. That means you take the cucumber, just dice it up a little with the knife and then chop it up. Very simple, very easy. In that, you add peanut powder. Well, I sometimes add almond powder, a little bit rich. And then a little bit of rock salt, just a tad bit of raw sugar, and of course, cashew nut yogurt. This is also great pairing with sabudana khichdi. Mind you, cucumber and red pumpkin as well as the bottle gourd are permitted vegetables during the fasting month. Banana, of course, is allowed. It's a fruit. All fruits are allowed during fasting. So you see, there is a great pairing you can do. But then you can actually replace the sabudana khichdi. I can hear people saying, hey, Dr. Priya, sabudana vada. Yes, sabudana vada is yummy, but very high in calories, and need I say, not so healthy because it's deep fried. So here's a solution even for that. Why not make thali peet? The same batter that you do for the sabudana vada, with sabudana, with the potato, with the jeera, with coriander, mash it up, and instead of making it into balls, make it into flat bread. Easy solution. Put a butter paper, or better still a banana leaf or any big leaf that you can find in your garden. Put a little bit of oil on it, flatten your rounded sabudana vada and make it into flat bread with very little oil. You can roast it on the iron tawa or non-stick if you don't have an iron tawa at home. Isn't that a healthy option to the sabudana vada? Now I'll give you some better replacement or better fasting food. So just stay with me. So what are the other things that we can use during fasting? A great fasting food is singada atta. Singada is this exotic fruit which comes underwater. How exotic is it, isn't it? Shingada is also known as water chestnut. The flour which is made from singada is singada atta. You can actually make flatbreads or even rotis from singada atta, and it's a great fasting food. Mind you, singada is a fruit, not a grain. So the rotis are made from a fruit flour, just like we have banana flour. Then again, you have amaranth, that's full of protein. Amaranth is a seed of a weed, just like worry. I've done a whole video on Vari to Worry, or what are the health benefits of Vari or Samu or Varagu Arasi, which I shared last Wednesday. Do go and check it out because that's also a great fasting food. Both amaranth and Vari are seeds of weeds and they are full of protein. You can make them just like you make upma, or you can also make them into flatbread, or you can make them into a sweet. They are so versatile and they are so full of protein. So you can use either the Vari or the amaranth. Fasting can be done at different levels. I know the whole world is into intermittent fasting, but this is spiritual fasting. I'll come to what is spiritual fasting towards the end. But upscale it as per your need or as per your requirement or as per your strength. So you can do fruits for breakfast, and amaranth or singada atta rotis for lunch, and do just roots for dinner. So sweet potato is a great root to have. You can do ratalacha kis. Ratala is sweet potato. Kis is just grate it and cook it the way you want to cook it. Or just steam it. Chop it, just put salt. And that's it. Keep it simple. You can drizzle a little bit of cashew nut yogurt on it if you want. So breakfast of assortment of fruits. Lunch, either sabudana khichdi or sameke chawal, which is Vari or Varagu Arasi, or amaranth rotis or singada rotis, and dinner of either boiled potatoes or boiled singada or boiled sweet potato. It's simple. No grain, fruit and nut fasting. Yes, I can hear all of you say, can we do fruit and milk fasting? Well, milk in the days of our grandparents was very, very healthy because our grandmothers took care of the cows. We don't. Our milk has the curse of the cow. It is tinged with the blood of a calf. Yes, it cannot give us blessings. And yes, on a very, very scientific note, it is full of pesticides, full of antibiotics, and full of hormones. Look around how young girls are getting their puberty at age 8. Is that the time to get puberty? Don't push the blame on chicken. Even vegetarians are getting it early. So there has to be some other reason. Look at your milk. And if you must have milk, well, there are so many nut milks that you can have, which you can make at home. Almond milk, cashew nut milk, pistachio milk, hazelnut milk. Which milk will you want? Coconut milk, quinoa milk, oats milk, rice milk? Which milk will you want? There are so many milks. Or just stay simple. Just do fruits. And if you're already doing intermittent fasting, up it one level more. Go 0 grains, only fruits, nuts and roots. That's a great way to go. Again, let me remind you, the month of Shravan is the month of spiritual fasting. Any spiritual fasting in any religion is not just fasting the body. It is fasting all our senses. What we see, what we smell, what we hear, what we taste and what we touch, and what we think. It is withdrawing all our senses so that we can calm the mind to focus in the higher in us. On that very spiritual notes, dear friend, have a blessed Shravan. See you soon. And do check out our page for health benefits of Singada, Amaranth, and all the other yummy, nice fasting foods. Stay happy, stay healthy. Namaste.